Alright, and just like that, here we are on the final stage of Japanese Grand Prix 2021. Race to the finish. So here we go. We've just lost our manager again. But let's not get that stop us from clawing back our lead. Yes, Michael, nowhere to be found, huh? Alright, so we got 5 goals to complete, as I mentioned at the beginning of the event. And before the end of this stage, we are going to be reaching the daily cap, 250,000. So here we go. Slip back a few positions, get some heat in these tires, and move up to 8th. So we gotta we're gonna be starting with the cold tires, so a little slippery at the beginning, but we gotta climb up to P8 while we warm up those tires. So here we go. Just be careful at the beginning. Like that. A little bit slippery. Actually, that's very slippery. You know what? Let's try that one more time. That is a bit more slippery than I was anticipating. So we'll really have to take it easy at the beginning. There we go. And I think it's at P8, so there we go. And it's gonna get easier as those wheels get warmer. And I see both P9 and P8 in the front, so and even P7 in the front. Can we catch up to Alonso? I guess we'll find out. I think so. There we go. Not quite enough to finish P6, but P7th is certainly better than P8 that they asked for. So there we go. A solid start for the final stage, I would say. 258 driver XP, some 5,600 motorsport dollars. Slowly creeping towards that 250,000 daily cap. We'll get there. Yeah, so the race payout, as you noticed, Some of these pay next to nothing, right? Anyway, one goal down. Let's head on to goal 2. Pick up the pace if we want to catch back up to first. It's going to be an average speed challenge. Target speed of 157.2 miles per hour or 253 kph. And push up to 6th. So it's going to be an average speed challenge. PR requirements now, well, it's been up at 126.3. So we're starting at P8, so that would mean we need to climb up a couple of ranks. Yep, and bring up that average speed. There we go. Alright, and 2 more laps to go now. Nice healthy buffer. Alright, and we got the visual of the target. P6. Alright, so a whole lap to catch up to Lando here. Oh, not too bad. Just ever so slightly clipping edge of the circuit. Alright, that should take care of Lando. Whoa. I don't think I'll be able to catch up to P5. Well, certainly not if I'm skidding like that. Alright. And another goal complete. That one, 3 minutes 8 seconds and change. Alright. 370 driver XP. And 12,800 motorsport dollars, which brings it just a little bit over 200,000. So yeah, about 50,000 more to go to meet today's cap. And we'll get the car serviced as well, taking advantage of the instant service offer. Alright, so that's 2 goals down, 3 more to go. So heading on to goal 3. Finish your next few laps in minute 22 each and gain another position. So that's I think require asking for P5. Right, and finish each lap under minute 22. All right, I think that's doable. Especially when I get the visual of our target this early on. And overtake. Whoa. Oh, getting aggressive, huh? Alright, you want to play that game. Okay, I don't think I lost that much time though. But if that's the game you want to play, you know what? Two can play that game. Alright, and I think I got enough time left on the clock to get it under minute 22, just barely. Whew, that was close. That was a messy lap as well. Yeah, if I did not take revenge, I would have probably had extra time, but you know, gotta take care of business. Alright, can we claim P4? Skeptical. But we should at least be able to complete the lap. I don't think it's going to be too difficult to get it under minute 22. Or maybe I'll get P4. Come on. Ah. Couldn't quite pull it off, but you know what? That's for P5, so we'll deliver P5. 404 driver XP. And that is worth 14,500 motorsport dollars, which brings the earning to 217,000. All right. And with two more goals to go before the end of this stage. Right. Back, lost him again. Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath. But you're doing great, champ. It's time to finish strong. Who did we lose? Who did you lose? What's happening? Oh, never mind. Let's get back on track. Just a distraction, you know? Alright, so for the penultimate challenge here, coming up on another driver, draft behind them for at least 10,936 yards or 10,000 meters, and let's move up to third. All right, so it's another one of those goals, and there it is, the final PR requirement of 128.9, which I achieved by maxing out the tuning setup for the cost of some 3.6 million motorsport dollars and change, and driver level up to level 5, which takes some 25,000 driver XP. If you're starting from 0, I don't think you will be able to quite accumulate enough driver XP to get your driver up to level 5, for which costed me 220 gold, which means if you don't do that route, you will have to level up your team principal more. But in my case, my team principal's at level 8, using up some 2,550 principal XP, 128 gold. Right. So, let's see if we can get this done. Climb up a couple of more ranks. And get that drafting in. Alright, and I think I see kind of a tiny speck of a car in the front. So first challenge, obviously, is to catch up and start getting some drafting distance in. Since 10,000 is a decent amount. Okay, that's not gonna help. Boy. I'm supposed to get drafting down this all the way. But, alright. Well, we'll have to do it from chasing down P3. But I don't know if that's going to be enough distance left on the race. I don't think so. Well, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I don't think there's quite enough track left to gain enough drafting distance. I don't know, we'll see. Gotta make sure I don't clip him this time. Alright, or maybe there is enough distance. Then I'll have to make an overtake kind of in the last minute. I don't know, this is gonna be pretty close down to the wire. Yeah. I messed that one up. So, don't clip your opponent. Alright, let's try one more time. So, yeah, I don't think you can rack up all the drafting from one car. So you gotta be kind of strategic about when you decide to overtake. With the longer distance on this challenge, a little bit more precise. You have to be a little bit more precise with your timing of where you decide to overtake. So let's not clip him this time. We'll just be a safe driver because we really should be taking advantage of these long straights. Now, we don't want to stay behind Pierre too long for obvious reasons, but I think it's okay to stay behind. That was neither this nor that. I should have overtaken if I was gonna let him go like this. This main pit straight is a good place to rack up, obviously, more drafting distance, but now I cannot stay behind him too long, so I need to make my move, but not like that. Okay. One more go. Maybe the third time will be the charm, right? Ugh. And that's not a very promising start. But anyway, that would be the strategy. Alright, so we're beginning to draft. I wonder if I should just try to overtake here and try to catch up to. I think that might be something that I have to do, and yeah, I think this might be a better strategy. I know I'm not gaining any drafting down the pit straight, but you know what? I also have to catch up to who is that? Carlos? Yeah. So the S's here is a better spot to close in, and then we'll rack up the remainder of the drafting distance when we come out of the hairpin. At least that's my strategy. So gotta make sure I stay with them. Not quite. But there we go. We're getting some. And we got a nice head start here, and that's good. I think we're on target this time. There we go, and then we can overtake into the bus stop and take the lead. There we go. That's more like it. Took a couple of extra tries, but nothing too terrible. So yeah, that you just have to kind of sort out where you need to make that overtake and allow yourself enough time to catch up to the P3. Alright, so there's only 15,000 more motorsport dollars left on today's limit. So if you're not too concerned about how much you forfeit, I suppose you can just run through the final goal here. But in my case, I'm thinking I should spare it for the next day. You know what? Forget it. Let's just wrap it up. There he is again. Got him this time. Good luck, champ. And he's off again. Alright, so you know what? Let's just go for it. I know, I'm going to be forfeiting about half the race earnings, but it's alright. We'll wrap it up. So, hour and 14 minutes still left on that instant service, but kind of a non-issue, isn't it? So we got degrading tires. We gotta climb up a couple more rings on this triple lapper final cup. And P2 is in sight. Sergio. Ooh. That was less than ideal line through the hairpin. Minute 6 on sector 2, I think. That's what I saw. Alright, are we encountering some traffic here? Yes, we are. Which generally favors us because bots are terrible at maneuvering through traffic, so... Oh, Perez, that's a really bad line, and Ocon stuck behind one of the Haas guys, looks like. And thanks to that, we get to claim the lead. And my grip's still fading. Try to keep the wheels on tarmac. Avoid skidding, as that will help sustain whatever grip that we have left on the car. And we got one more lap to go after this one. And I think we got pretty comfortable lead, so there we go. Now I get a push. There, even better. And just like that, into the final lap. Lap 53. The trophies in sight. Whoa. Getting sloppy towards the end here. Keep it together. Come on. Gotta be a little bit more careful as grips down to now 30%. But just the final pit straight left in this race. And there we go. The victory is mine. Just under 4 minutes 20 seconds. For the final 3 laps, 854 driver XP gained for those. For that race, 33,400 is the earning, but obviously I'm only going to be able to claim about half of it. Actually, a little less than half of it, as I'll be forfeiting some 18,000. But oh well. At least I get to win, complete this event and get it done and over with, right? Instead of having it hanging over. Remember, it's a 5-day event, so even if you don't get through all of it right away, like I just did here, you know, you'll have plenty of time. You can get the car serviced. Once again, 3.6 million motorsport dollars and change for maxing out the tuning setup. And the driver level 5 and team principal level 8 combined cost of some 348 gold. Right. And we do get 50 of it back, right? So speaking of, let's pick up that final bit of the rewards. The car, tuning setup, some 2,400 victory points, 20 gold, and 100,000 motorsport dollars. And I guess there are only 3 cars to choose from here. So let's go with the Aston Martin. Very cool. Let's see. Aston Martin. That's the team. The Alonso, right, and Lance Stroll. All right, so, and let's pick up that 2,400 victory points, which should get us, yep, to claim the next tier victory point rewards, which is some extra motorsport dollars on top of 100,000 motorsport dollars we get to pick out. P1, we did it. Brilliant driving out there. Where's Michael? He really should be here. I'm here and I brought a friend. Dun 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 dun. What in the world? What's he doing here? And of course, we're talking about Chip McGee. He's been showing up more. Congratulations. Looks like you won the race despite my best efforts. Despite your best efforts? What is that meant to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Where do you think that debris came from? What? Oh, stop winking. It came off a car after an on-track incident. Don't pretend like you had a part in it. Alright, if you're sure. He is very suspicious. That's a strange conversation. But anyway, that will do it for the Japanese Grand Prix. So, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright, take care.